I did my visit at Holy Cross Catholic Church located in Kernersville, North Carolina on November 19th at 2 p.m. during the Spanish Mass. A little bit of historical background on this church is that this church has been around since 1973, 50 years. I'll now begin to show you different visual aspects of this church that I definitely caught my eye to start this presentation off. So as we go through these visuals, I think, so when I first walked into the church, I sort of kind of gained a sense of, I want to say that it was a strong smell of incense, and as you can see in this video right here, the incense is used in what they call the thurible. The thurible is swung around 3 times, showcasing the 3 persons of the Trinity: Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. And it's basically to show a sign of reverence for the table of sacrifice. And then you see he swings it around the Bible as a sign of reverence for the gospel to be proclaimed. So the cool thing, but kind of challenging for this assignment, was I went to a Spanish Mass. Basically what that means is the service is spoken in Spanish only. There were some parts maybe in English, maybe a tad, but the majority of the service was pretty much spoken in Spanish. And as we can see right here, okay, so the first prayer, so there's 2 prayers. The first prayer, and then there's a reading after each prayer. So after the first prayer, there's a reading, which is in the Old Testament, and the second prayer, there's a reading in the New Testament. So I'll kind of just let you guys listen to a little bit. So right here, I'm just showing you guys the scenery of how many people are just standing listening to the word. So I want to say everything is very, very sacred in the Catholic Church. 2 objects they use, to how everyone does specific things. Everything's very specific. I want that to be pointed out. So right here is his first reading. Not bad, his second reading, sorry. So as you see, it's swung 3 times. Like I said, and that swing shows, it represents the 3 persons of the Trinity: Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. And so now, this is where we prepare for the, I want to say this is the preparations of the gift section. The priest, as you see, is preparing for the communion. He has the pall to cover the paten, and then as he's setting everything up, I'll kind of just let you guys listen to the music. I think this one thing that stuck out was that organ. That organ was really, it fills up the whole room. So yeah, he's setting up, takes the paten off, he folds it perfectly nice and neat. Oh, my bad, the pall, not the paten. And then the white sheet right there that he had is called the purificator, and it's used to clean the chalice. And then those 2 cup-like objects that the altar boys had, they're called ciboriums, and they're used for the bread and wine of Jesus Christ. So as we see here, this is called the procession cross, and it's brought up by the altar boys. And this is where the wine is given to the priest, and the priest is given the wine and blesses over the wine and bread and raises the paten up. As you see him just pass the wine, blessing those of the altar service. As you can see, everything is like really sacred and really like blessed and prayed over. So as you see, he raises the paten up and blesses over it. And now we see him pouring into the wine. He's pouring into the purificator and cleaning the ciborium. And now he's blessing it. I say this was very different. Never really seen something like this before at a church. So this was very eye-opening to see. As you see, he's putting more incense in the thurible. Sorry. Blessing it. Three. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yep. And now the altar boy is now blessing the priest after committing the ceremony. And now this time everyone stands on their feet. And this is now when we begin to start the what we call a communion. We're getting ready for communion right now. And what was very interesting is how they actually perform the communion. If you take a close look, we can see that, from a Baptist church like me, that picture was showing them that they have like these little kneeling stands, and the kneeling stands basically show, like, in the Catholic Church, kneeling is kind of meant as like a reminder of our humility and reverence for the Christ in the Eucharist species, and also because Jesus kneeled during prayer. So as you can see, he's blessing everything. He's praying over it right now. And this is kind of what was interesting to me. So everyone gets fed the bread. Not where I'm from. We kind of it gets placed in our seating areas, and we go up one by one and grab one for ourselves, and then go back and sit down, and then we do it. And as you can see, now they're walking back with the procession cross, basically commencing the service. So this is what we call dismissal. So some things I want to point out about the Catholic Church is that it was very, very, I want to say, like I said, sacred. It was a lot of things that I really experienced before, and I didn't really know how prominent the Spanish, I want to use the right word, the Spanish culture was involved in in the Catholic Church. Just to have your own service for, a church, I would say, you have to have some type of big influential impact on the church or anything in that order.